I think everything in the world is interesting. And I think our minds tend to narrow the possibilities and to think this one is better than that one. But when we use chance operations, we give up the idea of limiting things to the best. We take everything.
John Cage died on the 12th of August, 1992, just 3 weeks before his 80th birthday. At the Alte Oper in Frankfurt, Germany, preparations were well underway to celebrate 50 years of Cage's music. The celebration became an act of homage. Cage had always done the unexpected, always surprised his audiences with new departures. He had never run out of unusual ways to write new pieces. His challenging presence kept performers and audiences off balance, negating assumptions and catapulting players and listeners alike into new experiences. Now, suddenly, this protean work in music, in writing, and since 1969 in the visual arts, was closed. His constant artistic renewal, so vast and so bewilderingly varied, had become a fixed body of work. With John Cage gone, the task of interpretation and reassessment of his vast output began. In Frankfurt, on the eve of what would have been Cage's 80th birthday, the pianist and composer David Tudor, a friend and musical partner of John Cage for over 40 years, performed one of Cage's most compelling works, the Concert for Piano and Orchestra, of which he had given the first performance in 1958. In the same concert, Hermann Kretschmer performed with the Ensemble Moderne under Ingo Metzmacher the seminal Concerto for Prepared Piano and Chamber Orchestra of 1951. It was in this work that Cage began seriously to employ the techniques of composition by chance operation that were to preoccupy him for 40 years. John Milton Cage, born on the 5th of September 1912 in Los Angeles, has been called the secret motor of music in our time. The phrase is an apt one. Cage's influence has been felt everywhere. His ideas are widely disseminated. But he felt that they were not well understood. 10 years before his death, he remarked, "My name is well known, but the experience of my music is as unknown, I would say, as ever." The difficulties are not only those of performance. Cage's music is radical and revolutionary enough to demand a special kind of listening. It does not fulfill expectations that come from Western music of the last 300 years. It frustrates expectations of order and logical construction. Cage was interested in liberating sound, in freeing it, as he said, from all conventions. He spoke of his drive to give up the desire to control sound, to clear his mind of music, and set about discovering means to let sounds be themselves, rather than vehicles for man-made theories or sentiments. This is a refusal of psychology and history. Cage was not concerned with order and personal expression. He was concerned with chance and open experience. Everything in his music is open and processual.